Military emergency. Woohoo! We won it. That gives us 196 diplomatic favour that I'm immediately going to go and sell. Basically to the highest bidder. Okay, turns out that neither can afford it, but they're both going to give me everything they can effectively. So I'm only going to give you 30, Babylon. I'm going to give you 48. That's all of their money. Now, peace. Is there any chance of peace? Now, Kupe still doesn't want peace. It's amazing that. And Spain wants a horrendously large amount for peace. Not going to happen either, my friend. There is the peace deal from Spain. He literally wants to give an... I'll take an olive branch for peace. How about that? Yeah, I love it. I love it. And go to war immediately. No, Spain, I think you misunderstand the definition of peace there. Like, my military is right by your borders because that's where you left it, you div. Ugh. They will take my horses though. No one in this game, look, 000 gold. Everyone has got 0 gold. It's amazing how little gold there is in this game. Like, I do not understand what's happening. It's nuts. Hey, they finally want peace. They finally want peace. Okay, I will take peace from you, Kupe. Everyone needs to just get off back onto the correct footing here. Torres del Paña, nice. We just need to all chill, all relax. Just be happy with where we all are in life. There you go. That's the sort of peacetime trade deal that we know and love. Okay. This is where we're on turn 124. We are in 26th in terms of science, and I need to start racing through this. We've got harbours that I need to produce quickly. Let's go for mass production. I could deal with industrialization. We need to build an armory. I need to take another government, and we need the guild civic. Okay, there's lots of stuff that we need to do right now, but it's all coming along slowly. I am fairly efficient with what we're doing. Just need to make sure it's really efficient. Let's go for the audience chamber. I quite like the idea of having extra science in my capital. First thing of NITA in. Nice. This builder as well. I'm just going to get rid of this university quickly. We are going to remove the woods, and I'm going to get started on building Kilwa. 26 turns, but definitely worth it, especially because no one is building it except me. Okay, right, Kilwa's going to be great. If we can pick it up, 3 envoys. 3 envoys will help us to take control of all of the city-states, of the scientific city-states. We can get that 15% science and we can start rocketing upwards. To turn 126, my empire is just about stuttering into life like a car engine in the cold. Ugh, this has been a funny old game, but much better space we've got now, especially now we've got tons of campuses. You can see definitely we've got loads of campuses. We forgot a first great scientist, which actually means 2 housing and 1 amenities for my capital campus, which is really, really good. And also non-fugial benefits of happiness in my empire by 40%. That's good because I do like the happiness game. So he'll plonk down in a little bit. I'm currently in the process of building 2 markets actually. I believe I've got a market here, and then a market will appear in Lahore very quickly as well. We've got serfdom, natural philosophy, and conscription still going, but conscription I'm tempted to switch soon to getting into something like civil prestige. That would give housing and amenities again to my capital. And I've got luxury resources that are sort of flying around. That would give... But I need one more point with Magnus. You know what? I will do that. The gold is good, but I need amenities. I need amenities in my capital to be able to actually push through this flipping growth in my capital and other cities in order to make these things happy. You can see as well, it's about time that I start to actually plonk down and get some industrial zones going. I think this city's got a bit of time because it's building the Kilwa, so I'll just remove that, and I think, yeah, that'll go into Salvador. Nice. In the meantime, Kilwa is being chopped. Chop chop! Only 2 turns that one, but I'll stick a mine back down where I was just removing that, so that'll be fine. 4 turns until the next era. Oh dear, I need a bunch of stuff if I'm going to get a golden era again. I don't know if that's going to be possible. We've done all this stuff. Metal civilizations, done the campus and the holy site splendidly. Harbour, commercial hub, and industrial zone are all options that I might be able to do, actually, thinking about it. I could in theory lure somebody with gold as well. That would give me 3 points if I lured that merchant over, but it would of course use all of my gold, which is kind of maybe a bit counterintuitive. That would be That would be a glorious harbour. But I don't think it's going to be building quick enough. Oh, hang on. This one. What's this one? Only +2. That harbour's only +2. Damn. Okay, never mind. Let's just switch over to this industrial zone. That would be a +4 that I could pop down. If I rush this one through, I might be able to get the points for it. Let's just quickly... Need the builder. I can get another builder next turn. Oh, I'm jumping between about 500 things at the moment. There it is, and I've just realised I have just missed my opportunity to get the merchant. That is annoying. But I can still get the admiral. So the admiral is still an option. Or I can save myself maybe for an engineer. Oh, don't know. I'll have to keep an eye on this. 2 turns. I've got 1 more era score by getting a Renaissance era tech in mass production. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. Magnus, I need you to get surplus logistics in. I'm going to start sending some trade routes to this city. Okay, I've still got 10 points in 2 turns. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I'm going to put another envoy in Hattusa as well. That just... There we go, the universities are now spiked up and going a bit quicker as well. 27 techs versus 30 for Spain. Okay, Babylon are still on 37. That's quite a lot. Should we try it? Should we try it? Let's try it. There's the industrial zone. And that's 3 era score. I need 7 and I've got 1 turn. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have waited a turn. Probably should have waited a turn. But you know what? You've got to try these things. And I'm glad it did. I'm glad we went along for the ride. I could get the Admiral still. But for now, I think I'm just gonna chill it through. We're gonna enjoy life. Yeah, I think this is fine, really. Well, there we go. We'll embrace the normal era. This city is technically now not loyal, but we shall see. Oh, Coupe is losing their city as well. What a shame. What a shame. Heroic era for Nubia. Normal ages for everybody in Spain have a golden age. Okay, you know what? That's fine. We don't mind that at all. None of these are any good, so we'll pick Hic Sonc Dracones. I think that's going to be the best one for me, just in case we do go to war. It's an unlikely situation, but you never know. Back to 155 science, because I fixed my university, which got roasted by a volcano. When I say roasted, I do mean roasted. It was absolutely horrible. just ugh. It's brutal. That currently, so it should be a +13, but it's not at the moment. So I'll finish this aqueduct, and then I might need a settler to come down actually and fix that one at some point. Guilds, come on, right, you need to stop it now. Let's get monarchy going. In fact, actually, is it worth just building a temple quickly here? I'd have to build a shrine there as well. I've got a temple coming along in 5 turns in that city. I don't have enough. I honestly don't have enough civics that I can be working on that aren't, that are not going past the point of being boosted. I'm too efficient here. It's nuts. Banking is down. Cartography. And guilds has just unlocked itself. Wonderful. Okay, now town charters would be quite a useful thing. Civil prestige is quite good. Don't need to switch any of this around just yet, so that's all fine. And I'm actually the only person getting great merchants on this entire game. So this person increases trade capacity by 1. Foreign trade routes to the city provide +2 gold to both cities. Foreign, I mean, who knows? Who knows what that really is? I'm going to keep it in this one because it's my Magnus city, but I think it doesn't really matter which one I put it in, ultimately. I could really take Nalanda. That would be a really useful one, so I'm just going to stick Armani in it. It would be useful if I could just, at some way, just keep that city-state diplomatic service as well. Oh, Vissel Banking, everyone's favourite. Medieval Fairs is boosted as well. Oh, Merchant Confederation. Now that is always fun. I could get more gold with that, but I think for now, we'll leave that alone just for now. Oh yeah, don't you love it? Absolutely love it. When you're building a dam and everything floods at the same time. It's like, I was trying to do that. Oh, I had a good idea and it was just not quick enough. Finally getting around to sending envoys to this city-state. That would be a really, really good pickup for me, actually, if I could pull that one off. And got another... shall I stick in grants? I think I should stick in grants into my capital. That would work well. A few more great people points. more scientist points specifically. Industrialization. We're almost there. Build 2 workshops. I am pretty close to being able to do that actually. I've got a workshop coming along here. I've got an industrial zone being built in my capital. Yeah, this is looking okay at the moment. This city's kind of hit a bit of a, well, it's kind of a bit stuck actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing some campus research grants in order to push my science along and hopefully pick up a great scientist or two. Getting a workshop in my capital, build the shrine. The shrine's looking pretty good actually. Seeing as Catholicism has spread to my cities, you can now see I'm getting choral music and Defender of the Faith, which is really, really cool. That's why Spain was actually proving to be quite tricky. Yeah, Defender of the Faith, not a bad one actually. Chopping down the rainforest. Oh yeah, we're almost there. Almost there now. 4 turns from a Kilwa. Industrialization has boosted now. Good. Whilst we wait on the gunpowder boost, we'll get this one going. I think, yeah, that's great, but I want to just chop down this Kilwa. I don't want to leave anything to chance here. Anything at all. Let's get that temple in. That'll boost the monarchy, I believe. And we've got this city now. Get a shipyard in would be quite cool. What do we get? An industrial zone in here. Might be able to boost its production just a tad. I could put it actually over here. Yeah, let's do that. And then actually I'll get an aqueduct going from that city just to make it even better. Oh, lovely. Giant's Causeway. Nice. Okay, right. There are musketmen on the map. Barbs have muskets. Oh dear. Lovely cheeky trade route with Ursa will give me just another envoy with them. Just looking to train a musket. That would be the last and best thing I could do over here. But hang on, let me just double check. Yep, this is being worked by that city. Oh, next turn. There it is. There it is. We did it. We got Kilwa. Right, that is going to be 30% extra science in my city that I built it, and then it's also 15% across my empire. 15% in my capital would be great. What I do need to do, however, is pick up 2 suzerain ships of scientific city-states. I've just got 3 envoys from doing that. I just picked up industrialization as well. But that's good because I can now get Nalanda, and then I'll get 2 into Hattusa as well. So that's almost there. Almost there now. Still picking up more industrial zones here. This is good. The armory just got completed in that city, which is great. Let's get gunpowder going. That's fantastic because that means I can now get, where are they? Military engineers. There's a load of coal around as well. There's 1 coal underneath a lumber mill. Great. And there's 1 coal just like chilling over here. I swear we had a builder around somewhere. Here he is. Why don't you... Yeah, give the mine over there. And then off you pop. Gunpowder. Can I upgrade just 1 of my units to a musket? Of course I can. That gives me the extra envoy with Hattusa. No, Nalanda. Okay, damn, I did that the wrong way round. But that's okay. I think now I should be able to just get myself monarchy. Is it monarchy or merchant republic? I think monarchy's probably got more wild cards, isn't it? Gives me housing for walls. Either that or it's golden cities with a governor and production towards districts. We're going to have to stick with exploration, I think, for now. Look, definitely in second and catching with Babylon quick now. That's good. We like that a lot. Okay, Mendeleev. Mendeleev would be awesome. I'm now getting the most engineer points, the most admiral points, the most merchant points, the most scientist points. Yeah, this is so far going very well. And also... Oh, damn, I wanted an envoy in that tribal hut, but no, just 40 gold. 40 gold's okay. I won't sniff at 40 gold. I'm going to stick craftsman on, though, quickly. So we've got campus, we've got serfdom, craftsman. Diplomatic league is fine, but merchant confederacy would give me a bit more gold per turn. Military alliance with Nubia again. I quite like that. That's good. And Harumbai is actually coming around to us. Babylon, if we can get Babylon on side, they would make a great ally. Come on. 1, 2, 1, 2. I want some gold on top of that. 4 gold per turn. Yeah, they're just such good trading partners. Even Spain is becoming to be, getting friendly now. Yeah, let's do that. Can I sell anything to you right now? Not really. But what would you want for open borders? 2 gold per turn. Okay, that's good. I think I should be able to make 2 friends. Coupe is the one I'm not happy with at the moment. There we go. Babylon is a friend. I'm going to get a research alliance with him, which he will definitely want. Perfect. But because I'm the Cree, I get to see everything he sees now. So let's have a look at the Babylonian Empire. Buenos Aires, they seem to have taken over. They've got this lovely bay, actually. Babylon sat in the middle. They've got cuirassiers, so they're looking pretty tough military-wise. And they've actually settled reasonably well. They've left a lot of desert and tundra, which, you know, you could be expected, but that's fine. Coupe is settled over here. They actually have this city, which is mad, and they also have this city. I have no idea where their capital is, though. Still unknown. Literally none of my allies have any gold. I was going to try and declare a joint war on Coupe, just see if I could steal this city. I quite like that wonder. That would be a cool wonder for me. There's also a lovely campus there, but no, they're proving difficult, proving stubborn. MC in capital, yeah, go on, man. And exploration. Merchant Confederation. Oh, Merchant Republic, I should say. Here we come. Right, Craftsman is up there. Serfdom, Natural Velocity. All of these things are great. We've got Merchant Confederation, Republican Legacy. That's great. And Machiavellianism. That might get us some spies. We do need some spies. Diplomatic League, or Charismatic Leader gets us more influence points. I need to double down on that briefly, just so that I can get the Kilwa firing at full. Here we go, like for instance this. Now, Kilwa takes me to 178 science per turn. We're at turn 148, beginning to push forward. Now, you can see steam power I'm jumping on so that I can... in theory I could go that way, but actually maybe I want scientific theory so I can go towards enlightenment is what I need now. I need a lot more culture. Huge amount more culture, actually. That's something I need to think about. Finally have some coal, however. Okay, that will help. I'm just going to get castles quickly because I just realised I can build the unique scientific improvement on that tile, and that will give me a 3 tech. So if I get rid of castles quickly, that works really well. Let's build units again at half speed. I'm actually going to vote on the right one this time, and I think that no one likes Coupe, so we're going to vote for Coupe. See what goes through. People might vote for me, really. No, Coupe in production. Great, so that was 2 points for me. Lovely stuff. Just one other little side project that I've got going. It's I can put a dam. Oh, hang on. Is that tile? No, that tile's just not in this city. But if I were to go and put a dam on this tile, for instance, and just happen to swatch that over and then add production to the district. Oh, don't mind me while I just speed this very quickly. Okay, there is castles. Right, I can now continue with what I was doing, and I haven't got to worry too much. Yeah, steam power, I think canals and shipyards, I just love the idea of getting that. That would be great. So this industrial zone is now finished, which means I can then add production to that district with that military engineer, and then up you come with the next one. Mendeleev. Okay, chemistry, 1 random technology from the industrial era. I quite like that. Sounds like a good deal to me. Oh, I love it when they don't get put in your capital, because your capital's not the best city. Economics and chemistry. Perfect. That's awesome. James of St. George. Oh, I can instantly build walls. That's, you know what, reasonably handy in the cities that do get attacked every now and then. So we'll kind of keep him around. I don't know if I'll use him just yet, but we'll keep an eye on him. Coal power plant. Lovely, my capital's doing really nicely now. Can my great admiral explore the world? Yes, they can. Oh, someone's done it already. But still, not bad. Send a troop route to Auckland quickly. There we go, they are now my allies. And actually, yeah, they're giving me some production on these tiles in the sea. I love Auckland so much. Auckland is great. Coal power plant. God, this is a powerhouse of industry, this city. There you go, Spain, I have an alliance with now. Let's go for a cultural alliance. That will help me just to keep my cities safe. Brilliant. 3 alliances, 3 sets of bonuses. Spain, you know what, doesn't have a crazy city, crazy sort of civilization, so I'm going to keep an eye on them, and I might go bomb them later in the game. Because don't forget, an alliance only lasts for 30 turns, so it's not the end of the world. If you sign up for one, I can always go pillage them later. Mausoleum, Arit. Halicarnassus, there we go, I've got it this time. This is a magnificent wonder, double charges on engineers as well as some lovely science and culture in the sea. That combined with Auckland makes this city a very happy naval city. In fact, I don't know why you're not working both of those as a default. Let's get enlightenment quickly. Can't remember what I was waiting for enlightenment for. Oh, scientific theory, that was right. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Own 2 bombards. I could do that. Have 2 forts in my territory, both constructed by myself. Yeah, that's not a bad idea either. Lots of stuff that we could boost right here. I'm just waiting for the right moment. These are amazing little spots for cities down here. Just tiny little islands, but so many resources around them. Oh, it's tempting. It's very tempting. It's a long way away from me. But still, there we go. We've got refinery boosted, steam power's working, and we now have power in not only my capital, but also the city up here. This city, my capital on 65 production, and this city's on now on 79. Feels like it could be higher, but for now, I'll take it. There's the university going. And Myanmar, let's get, you see a canal. Yeah, I've got to get the canal going now. It's too tempting. And then I'll get the dam going after that point. Still boosting all of these dams up here while I wait for the industrial zone to finish. You know what? I will treat myself just a railway or two because, you know, I feel like it would be a good thing to do. Railway simulator time! We've got universities now finishing. That helps a lot. I'm just trying to think of the best thing that I could now do in these cities. I could build an encampment to help get some of these things out. Oh, the Angkor Wat would help a lot. Theatre squares. Yeah, why don't I just do the Angkor Wat? 7 turns? It's not too bad, actually. We'll plonk it there. That'll give 1 population to every single city in my empire. 8 turns. 8 turns. How much have I got? 114. And I need 131. So I need 17 era score. Oh, that feels like quite a lot. There we go. Got excess luxuries I'm now getting rid of. People are actually starting to buy stuff again, which is lovely. No one's buying iron, unfortunately, but niter. No, that's not a good enough deal, my friend. Coal. Yeah, I can sell some coal. Go on, Nubia, have it. That's lovely. Diplomatic favour. Anybody want this? No, I'll keep it then. That's fine. The canal brings me to era score, which is great. I've got a great person here. He actually gives me 3 envoys of the city-state of my choosing, which is going to be Nalanda. So off you pop to that. And I'm going to treat myself to the Apadana. Yeah, Apadana? Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. 5 turns. That'll rush some era score through because it'll finish before. I believe I should be able to finish a railway now, which gives me 3 era score as well. So I need 11 era score in 7 turns. This is more reasonably doable than other times I've been up against it like this, actually. You never know. We might be able to just about get away with this one. Oh, Da Vinci would give me tons more culture. I'm going to get him in 6 turns anyway. I'll save my gold for now. Nah, do I want to get involved? No, I'll get involved in a natural disaster. Yeah, I'll join in. I can normally just give gold at the end and see what's going on. Although, actually, to be fair, I'm putting so much carbon into the atmosphere, I'm probably going to be on loads of negatives. Well, Spain are actually at war with them, so this might be easier to do than I thought. Scientific theory is doing good. Okay, yeah, that's great. Now, let's have a look. Rationalism. Oh, only 6. Only +6. That's not very good. That's not as good as I thought it might be. Never mind. We've got craftsmen going. Serfdom is going good. I actually need to get a couple more builders into my empire. This city's just doing magnificently at pumping out military engineers. And quite frankly, I don't have anything else I would rather it do. It is fantastic, especially now I've got double production at the moment. It's working a treat. Let's go and grab that. City-state. At some point, oh, I didn't quite take it back, but yeah, I should be able to do that next turn. And Visselbanken I'm going to stick on. I know you guys love it. You love it utterly, but I've got 3 city-state trade routes that are all my allies, so it gives me a lot of extra production and food in the cities that the trade routes are going from. Here we go. Let's do it. It's 205 science now. Okay, we're at turn 165. I kind of want to be at about 400 by the time I hit turn 200. That would be kind of where I need to be
I don't think the Angkor Wat is an industrial era wonder, is it? It's difficult to get this one. I could do the Brewer Valley would be probably the only thing I could reasonably expect to get, or Big Ben. But those are all quite difficult to do, so I might have to just live with it for now. Alright, instead what we're going to do is we're going to rush chemistry. Build 2 banks is done. Own 3 musketmen can be done easily. Sanitation, build 2 neighbourhoods. Now that is more interesting. That's urbanization is up here. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that one. But I can get myself another musketman. Let's just do that quickly. And I need another one in my land. There we go. Just finish that dam. Wonderful. Okay, I've got so many amazing industrial zones. So +8, a +8. We've got ourselves a +7, a +4. Those are pretty cool. Down here, I've got a nicer +5. Don't forget they quadruple when you stick a coal power plant in them, so pretty good. I don't think I've got any easy techs, so no, let's just drop this down. Or do I want to wait until I've got something better? No, you know what, I will just give it a go. I'll give it a go and see what we get. Oh, we got flight with it. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We like that. We like that a lot. Okay, so we could go for advanced flight immediately, actually. Go for radio and then advanced flight. Oh, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Nah, I'm just going to ignore you. I'm sorry, but I just don't like or respect you, I'm afraid. Apadana. That gives me 2 envoys, which I'm going to do something rather cheeky with. If we just, I love these things. Oh my god, the canal looks incredible into my city like that, doesn't it? Oh, it's beautiful. That city centre is just gorgeous. Right, okay, there's Da Vinci. We'll just pick him up quickly. That's lovely. And now I'm going to pick up this city-state, which gives me 10% culture when finishing buildings, and Preslav, which is loyalty for cities with encampments, just in case I do go to war. Those 2 are fantastic. In fact, actually, Preslav, they've given me 4 era score between them. 2 turns to get 2 era score, but as you can see, the Angkor Wat is now pretty much finished. 1 Eureka moment for a random technology from the modern era. Oh, this is good. So the modern era, so build a coal mine and an ironclad. I could do that. I don't know why it hasn't given me 3 musketmen. That one it should have given me by now. Coal power plant, excavate artifact. Actually, so you know what? I think as long as I just build an ironclad briefly, which shouldn't be too hard to do. Let me just quickly go and just pick up an... Oh, it's painful, but that will boost. There we go. Yep, coal is good. Steel is boosted. Lovely, which means actually now he's perfectly ready to go and boost electricity. Good. The Angkor Wat. What a wonderful wonder. This is a good one, a very good one indeed. That's going to be an extra population in all of my cities, including my capital, of course, which gives me more science, which is absolutely great. So that is perfect. We'll do that. 15 pop for the first time in the world. Okay, yeah, we easily got into a golden age. That's pretty damn good. We like that. We like that a lot. We're eating up the engineers. I'm just trying to think if it's worth getting rid of Republican legacy, but I think my capital's on 0 amenities, so yeah, amenities are proven pretty tough right now. I can't afford to get rid of that card. I was thinking about whether or not I picked up, where is it, invention. But maybe if I picked up a different government with more wildcard slots, that might be an option. Although I don't know, I think I just need to wait until I get to democracy or communism or one of those ones. Okay, civil engineering, that'll do for now. And this city's doing great. It's just sort of ticking along really nicely, really nicely. There's a square. What can you do? An entertainment? Oh, actually, an entertainment complex would be handy. I could do it in range of a bunch of cities, actually. Like if I put it there, that would hit all of these cities, which is 4 of them. Or I put it here. It does the same ones, but if I do go and settle down there, that's good. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's just get the entertainment complex set up and on this tile. Let's see what R.R. Martin does on his second pop. Radio boosted. That's a nice one. Look, 3 musketmen. Own 3 musketmen. 1 musketman, 2 musketmen, 3 musketmen. I don't know what it wants. I don't know what it wants, but that is really annoying. It's
we've reached an interesting point in this game actually. We're on turn 170, 208 science per turn, 110 culture. There's a few priorities really. Kilwa is doing us good. We've got a good assortment of city-states, we just need to hold on to them. I could SimCity at this point and just huddle up and not really do anything. But if I want to get to 250, I've got to think about pillaging. And you can see actually science pillaging with Spain is not a bad option actually, because they've got a lot of campuses with universities in, which means 3 pillages per campus. Yeah, that clearly is a good thing to do. Babylon is exactly the same and actually has some crazy campus adjacencies down here. That's a lovely +5. I mean, look at this. Oh, if that honey wasn't there, that would have been an absolute terrific tile. But yeah, Babylon started with some crazy science down there. Nubia as well is an option. They've actually got one of the wonders up here. Is that Oxford? Yeah, it is. So lots and lots of options. So I think getting planes into the sky has got to be a priority for me. I'm thinking in terms of settling. I would like to put this city down here because then I can get this industrial zone working at full power. You can see my capital's got 100 production, but with democracy and with an improved industrial zone, I can probably push that to about 200, I reckon, which would help with space projects. The options down here are quite interesting. You can see if I took this city from Coupe, it's got a decent amount of, well, canal possibility. I mean, I just love the idea of building crazy canals. Like, I would like to point out that most of these canals are a bit useless, but look, I think I could actually get a ship all the way through here in order to get to there. So yeah, we're kind of torn between staying and being very scientific. I'm also getting engineer and scientist points, but I need to start, you know, getting a lot of scientist and engineer points. That would be pretty cool. I've got a lot of spare military engineers that are laying railways at the moment. That is my current railroad situation. It's looking pretty decent actually. I've connected up most of my cities. I just need to pull it to the front line and go after Spain. You can see I've actually got 16 turns of alliance with Spain now. 7 with Babylon, I will renew that, and then 6 with Nubia, I will renew that. So Spain, 17 turns in order to get ready for war. I think I can get planes in the sky, I think. Now, I did think about this replaceable parts. I think it says 3 musketmen, but I don't think it is 3 musketmen. I think it's 3 line infantry, so I'm just going to pick line infantry up quickly and then we'll go back to it. I think that's what it is. I was thinking as well of actually coring a lot of these units up, upgrading them where possible. I've got 3 out of 8 trade routes active. I need to get more trade routes going, and in fact actually in my golden age you can see I could get more production. I could build units quicker, or I could go for gold. I'm going to go for gold at the moment because they can't be plundered. If I go to war now, it would be good knowing that my trade routes were not plunderable. I do, however, need to just make sure that I've got all the traders going. I'd like to build up my capital as much as I can because I've got 25 housing here, which is huge. Yep, Nalanda gets another trade route bonus, that's good. You can see, yeah, this city just needs to... I want Ryanamar to be as big as possible, as healthy and as thick as humanly possible. Putting a second fort down there, that boosts ballistics. I so rarely get that boost. It's actually quite nice to get it. But yeah, I don't need any more military engineers for now. I do have an encampment, so I need to start taking advantage, I think, of the active effect, which is production on military units, and we need to start thinking about getting some decent military units that are going to help me in this war. Bombards, observation balloons, this sort of thing. I've got enough land inventory here. I'm just thinking in terms of whether or not it's worth picking up this city. It does have coal. It does have coal, so actually I might send a couple of ground units to go and get it. What sort of walls it got? Only 200 strength. That's not too good actually. So if I core up some units, which of course I just realized I haven't actually upgraded yet. Where's colonial? So colonialism is up there to get the envoys. You know what? I'm just going to get nationalism quickly. What sort of war could I declare on Coupe? Formal war? No, I don't want that. I want something better than that. We'll think of something. In the meantime, every city needs a campus. That is of like a minimum requirement, so I am going to just make sure that we've got campuses going, but I do want a couple of theatre squares as well. I want to sort of quadruple my culture per turn if I can, because I want globalization and social media as quickly as possible. So theatre squares have got to be something that I pick up. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to go bombards because I'm going to rely on planes this game. I am instead going to go for cavalry, which are coursers, because then I can plunder with these pretty well. So we'll pick up coursers for now. I'm going to get the cavalry upgrade very soon. Industrial zone adjacency bonus is pretty good, but I could get feudal contract or maneuver. Of course, I haven't got the upgraded version of maneuver just yet, have I? That's hilarious. Okay, I need to pick that up. So nationalism, instead of doing that, let's just quickly get monarchy and then I can get chivalry going. What I am doing, however, is just making sure that I've got all of the trades going as I can. Spain is going to conveniently knock off, and I'm going to start claiming gold per turn from them because I don't want to be extending any trade route with them longer than I have to. I'm going to change over to a monarchy just so I can utilize the extra military policy slot of chivalry. There we go. Serfdom is fine, but I'd rather have natural philosophy right now. Wisselbanken is good, and then the wild card, I'm going to actually get invention so I can get a bunch more engineer points per turn. I want to rush through these things. I could do with a bunch of wonders. That would be great. I don't mind that I'm sending trade routes to Spain right now. They will all come back to me as soon as I declare war on them, and I can think of something new. So that's okay. Military science. Okay, there you go. Right, now this, I hope, will be the upgrade I'm looking for. Line inventory, 250 gold. I just need a little bit more gold to put that through, but I think I can probably get that from a couple of decent deals. Don't forget, you can always use military engineers to speed up things like dams. Lovely stuff. That is now a, +7 industrial zone. It's pretty cool. And a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Davalex, The Broccoli, and Midnight Oil for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who likes, subscribes, and follows. Thank you very much.